That light. All right, Microsoft, go.
All right. So we want to talk about the Microsoft shit. Of course, they talked about Project Scarlet, their next console, which is apparently going to be 4 times faster than, or 4 times more powerful. I won't say faster.
Whatever that means.
Than the Xbox One X, which is impressive. Of course, it's going to have fucking solid state drives and everything, so the loading times will be
a lot faster.
And they announced also it's going to come out holiday 2020, so whichever holiday that is, let's hope for Valentine's Day.
I'm pretty sure it means
Valentine's Day release.
Pretty sure it means Christmas.
Yeah. And that Halo Infinite will be its launch title, which is awesome because I need to know when that game comes out because I want it. It's also apparently going to be capable of doing 8K at 120 frames per second. What the fuck? I don't even have a 4K TV yet. Stop it, technology.
I don't really feel like you'd have to have a TV really big to really take advantage of 4K.
Yeah, or 8K.
You'd have to have a huge TV to take advantage of 8K.
I don't know. Of course, they announced more stuff about Cyberpunk 2077. I won't go super in depth into that because Andrea doesn't want to know much about it. Because she wants to just.
What?
So she doesn't want to know a lot about Cyberpunk because she
fair.
really liked The Witcher and she just says, I just want to experience this game. I don't want to get oversaturated with shit.
Because that's what happens with everything.
It's gonna have Keanu Reeves in it. I know you've all seen the memes.
Yeah, I get it.
I would like to be able to just go into this game blindly, not having any idea what it's going to be and play it.
Yeah. It's going to have Keanu Reeves. Apparently he's not just a cameo. He's going to be like one of the star characters. He's going to be with you the whole game, which I'm down with. It's awesome. Fuck it. Who cares? They had a couple of more things. They announced a couple more acquisitions to the Microsoft core team or whatever. And one of them is going to be Double Fine Productions, which was a pretty big developer. If you ever played the game Psychonauts.
Have not.
Which I have not played, but is apparently really good. And so in their announcement of the acquisition of Double Fine Productions, they also announced and had a trailer for Psychonauts 2, which again, I was not into because I did not play the first one. I've heard it's good, but whatever.
Double Fine, a lot of people some of those point and click games.
Yes, I think so.
I can't remember what the one I played is.
But I don't know. We talked about this a minute. Of course, they announced Project Orion, their streaming thing, be coming in October. It says that you'll be able to stream all your games off of your home Xbox One to anywhere. So maybe I was wrong about their server things and it's using your Xbox as the server. So basically really like PlayStation now. That's what they have. And then with that, they also announced Gears 5, which they had announced, but they gave the release date of September 10th. I've played a bunch of the Gears of War games. Me and Andrea were in the middle of playing some of them, and then, of course, we got back into Destiny and stopped playing. But
I found them okay.
I'll probably play it because it'll be free for me. Free being not really free because I'm paying $14.99 a month, but it's of course going to come to Xbox Game Pass. So I'm down with that because I love Xbox Game Pass. They also have a whole thing where if you pre-order the game or whatever, you get a Terminator pack where like your character can look like the Terminator, which just
I'm never pre-ordering a game ever again.
I pre-ordered Borderlands 3, but that's a whole other discussion. We won't get into that again. They announced their new Pro Controller, the Elite 2. I say Pro Controller, but it's the Elite Controller because the Pro Controller is the Switch. It's apparently going to have a 40-hour battery life.
Wow.
And got a charging docks, Bluetooth, really expensive, but I've always wanted an Elite.
A new one.
I've always wanted an Elite controller because they're really cool and they've got like adjustable like hair triggers and they're really cool controllers. And I like playing games, but I'm not spending $140 on it.
Yeah.
In a big blowout that I feel nobody expected, Phantasy Star Online 2 is coming out, which, as far as I know, was an MMO that was on the Dreamcast.
Okay.
It's Sega's MMO that was on the Dreamcast, and they made a second one. I'm just like, what?
All right, cool.
We're bringing back Dreamcast games. Okay. It's going to be free to play, coming out spring 2020.
I was on board.
Yeah. I don't know anything about this game. It's called Tales of Arise. It's coming in 2020. It'll also be coming to PC. I didn't know much about it. It's an RPG. I'm sorry, I don't have much more about it. They gave a small little tidbit, I guess you'd call it a cinematic trailer again. Just a little thing, I guess a teaser, for the new game collaboration between the producer of Dark Souls and George R.R. Martin, called Elden Ring. I don't know. You can't really tell anything from it, but apparently it's going to be like an open world RPG, whatever. I don't know.
Does George R.R. Martin have time to work on anything?
Apparently, he's doing this when he should be writing, the last of his fucking
He's just
book.
gonna die.
Where's Winds of Winter?
He's just gonna die.
Okay. And then this was, of course, announced last year, but Battletoads is back.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Battletoads. No. So many people are excited about it. I'm not. That game was so fucking hard. That game was so hard. As a child.
I never played it.
They had a flight simulator just called Microsoft Flight Simulator, which was an old game for the PC that is now back. And apparently they're using like geographic data, like from their cloud services and everything, in order to make the world so that it'll be super detailed. They announced
Crash into your
a
enemy's
new Dragon
house.
Ball game again.
Jesus.
For like the billionth time. This one I'm super excited about because my favorite games were like Dragon Ball Z Budokai on the PlayStation 2 and stuff like that. And this one is just called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It's coming in 2020 and it's going to follow the story of Goku, which is, of course, the story of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z.
I was like,
so
that's just Dragon Ball.
I always liked that. It's going to be an action RPG. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but it's just going to follow the story of Dragon Ball Z, which I'm totally down with because I always loved playing through the story of Dragon Ball Z in video games. I don't know why, because it's not like I haven't seen that show 900 times and knew exactly what's going to happen every time, but I still liked it, and I was sad when the newer games turned into online things that didn't really have anything to do with the story or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know why it upset me. Again, it shouldn't have, but it did.
I played Xenoverse 2, which went through the story of Dragon Ball, but not in the right order.
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
The Outer Worlds is being released on October 25th. It is from Obsidian, the creators of Fallout New Vegas. And it looks great.
Outer Worlds. I wonder what that's about.
If it plays anything like New Vegas, I'd be happy.
It looks... If you have not seen anything about it, look it up. It looks fantastic. It's, of course, an RPG that takes place in space, It's like... there's nothing I can say that'll do it justice. If you don't know what the Outer Worlds is, look it up. It's coming to Game Pass. It will be released on Game Pass at launch, so we can play it. When it comes out,
the genre of
when does it
space
come out?
western sim.
October 25th.
Right.
That's the tagline people are giving it. Space western simulator.
There's another game made.
Wait.
What?
It's made by the people that made 76, but is it being produced by Microsoft?
New Vegas.
Oh, New Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Microsoft
said.
bought
Sorry.
Obsidian Entertainment.
Oh, okay, because
is the
the first article I
team
found.
that made New Vegas.
The first article I found was The Outer Worlds hands-on, the best RPG Bethesda never made.
Yes. Absolutely.
I'm down. I am so down for this.
It looks great. There's like a bunch. I mean, like I
love
can't.
New
Again,
Vegas.
I can't explain it to you. It's got a whole big thing about corporations making colonies. I mean, like the first thing you can do is betray the guy that brings you back to life. You can do anything. Like I don't know. It looks great.
Oh, that's so gross. Okay.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it,
I'm reading about the game.
yeah. If you haven't seen anything about it, please look it up. This game is going to be awesome. I think
It's talking about how detailed the world is, and like someone found a pen full of cyst pigs.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually a fun thing. So in the lore of the game,
Yeah.
the pigs have been genetically modified to grow tumors. The tumors fall off, and that's what you eat. So you don't have to kill the pigs; you just eat their tumors.
And they taste
really
like
gross.
bacon.
Really
That's
gross.
disgusting.
But I mean, come on, bacon tumors. Like if it tasted like bacon, is it really that gross? It's sustenance, and the pigs don't have to suffer. Maybe well, it's debatable.
I think we should do a whole episode just talking, not now, obviously, but
about the Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds, yeah.
Absolutely, I agree because
Okay.
I mean it'll be coming soon.
Release
like-
date, I just saw it.
Okay.
October 25th. Damn.
Yeah,
On PC.
It is gonna be
okay.
great.
All right.
and it's again coming to Game Pass. So if you had Game Pass, you should be able to get it from PC because Game Pass came to PC.
Is it a? Okay, cool.
Another game from the it is from the maker of Hellblade, which is that Hellblade: Sinuous Sacrifice? Is that what the game's called?
Mm.
Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. But from the producers of Hellblade, Ninja Theory, the game is called Bleeding Edge, and it is think Overwatch but melee, which I don't give a shit about because I never got into those just multiplayer
yeah.
battle arena games, whatever. But I'm sure if you're into that and you want a melee one, maybe it'll be okay. Whatever. They have another game from Ori, a sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest, which I've heard is a great game. Never played it, but it's coming. It'll be out February 11th, 2020. Minecraft Dungeons, coming spring 2020, is a third-person, top-down, cooperative multiplayer Minecraft action game. It is like a dungeon crawler.
All right. Sure.
I'm down.
I'll look into it.
I'm down. Whatever. They showed a lot of footage from the new Star Wars game, Jedi Fallen Order. Apparently, it looks great. I saw a little bit of it. I can't get hyped about Star Wars games anymore. I'm sorry, I just can't. EA ruined it
Yeah.
for me. But maybe this will be the one that's great. It's apparently got a great single-player story. But I'm not going to get my hopes up. Releasing on November 15th. The next thing that came out of fucking nowhere is a Blair Witch game. Just like
What?
they're releasing a game, Blair Witch.
How does that work?
I don't know. They had like a little trailer of it of the dude running through
That
the
shit
forest.
came out in
with
like the 90s,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Blair Witch.
Didn't they just make
the
a new
video
one?
game coming out August 30th. So that kind of came out of fucking nowhere. They're remastering. Well, I don't know if it's remastering, but they're bringing Age of Empires
Yeah,
2 Definitive
real quick.
Edition.
You know, they made a new Blair
remastered
Witch
with
3
4K
years ago.
graphics.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's just because of that then.
Maybe.
Maybe. And what is probably the most important release of or like announcement of this E3 was Forza Horizon 4 Legos. Lego cars. They brought
Legos.
I don't fucking know.
Like-
They brought a McLaren made out of Legos onto the stage. A whole McLaren,
Okay.
and it looked cool.
Which McLaren?
I don't remember. They said the specific one, but I wasn't paying attention. I was just like jaw dropped. Look at that big Lego car. That's like the fourth time I've seen a Lego car. But look at that Lego car.
That's weird.
But they're bringing Legos to Forza Horizon, which if you've never played is a fun game. It's really enjoyable.
There's a podcast on it. Go listen to it.
We did a podcast on it.
I would have expected Hot Wheel cars over Lego
they-
cars, but who knows how that
they announced-
team works.
Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, which is going to encompass all 9 of the movies
Okay, that's good.
in one
'cause
game.
They really need to remake the Lego Star Wars games. The old ones were interesting for their time, but not nearly what a Lego game is now.
Yeah. They're remaking it, I guess, because they did technically make them. So they're going to have all 9 of the games. So hopefully we don't have to endure too much of Lego Jar Jar Binks, because Lego games have really good senses of humor. Maybe they can do something with the character, though. I don't know. But whatever.
Just
Still cool.
Forget to add them.
Yeah. There's a game called The Legend of Wright, which is an RPG that looks like a kid is drawing it on a notebook, paper, and cardboard. Coming in 2020. That's all I know.
Also, like WRITE,
Yeah,
Legend of Right.
WRIGHT.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
Yeah, don't know. Whatever.
Well, that's not right.
They had a trailer for Wasteland 3, which if you don't know what Wasteland is, it's an kind of RPG thing made by the people that made the original Fallout.
Oh, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
The original Fallouts were.
Wasteland 2 was apparently really good, and then now they've got Wasteland 3 coming. There's a game that was really weird. It's called 12 Minutes. It's an interactive thriller about a man in a time loop. The thing was kind of weird. He's like trying to tell his wife that I don't even know. It's weird. Like saying, "Oh, somebody's about to kill you," and then somebody starts beating on the door, and then I don't know. It was really weird. Like 45-second trailer they showed for it. Of course, Dying Light 2. The thing that really pissed me off is that there's a fucking game. I think it was a mobile game called Gears Pop, and it's a fucking like top-down, I guess, strategic little shooter game or whatever of Gears of War, but with Funko Pops. And I was just like, no,
I'm mad.
Why would you do this?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm upset.
Thanks. I'll pass.
They announced another DLC that it's like an actual story DLC for State of Decay 2, which is what I was just talking about. Yeah, it's called Heartland.
Really?
No idea.
Interesting.
We need to go back to that game.
Yeah,
So
so
I
that'll
actually
come out.
play with you
that'll
guys
come
in
out
that game.
eventually.
You can.
Um,
We need to do that again. That
there's
was
a game-
actually really fun. It was what, me, you, Jacob, and Josh?
Yeah, I need to.
That was actually really fun.
Now that the PC version got updated, they acknowledged the whole crashing problem.
Yeah.
do that again
They announced a game called Crossfire X, which apparently Crossfire is a huge game in Asia, and it's a huge deal that it's coming to America. It's coming in 2020. I know nothing about it, obviously, because whatever. They had a
Alright.
new trailer for Borderlands 3, which we've already talked about Borderlands 3 at length. Watch that.
I don't really get
Or
oversaturated
listen
on
to
that,
that.
one, too.
And then they had a big fucking huge reel of just shit that's coming to Game Pass, including one of them which I was super excited about, the Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, which is a fucking great game that I really wanted to play, but I can't because I don't have it on PC.
I
It's
streamed
coming
that
to
too.
Xbox.
Me and Dakota streamed that. It was fun.
Yeah, but I'll list off the games that they had. These are all games that are coming to
Where are you
Xbox
reading
Game
this
Pass
from?
on day one. Dead Static Drive, Pathologic 2, Star
Jesus.
Renegades, The Good Life, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, Creature in the Well, Killer Queen Black, River Bond, Unto the Dead, Blazing Chrome, Felix the Reaper, Undermine, Supermarket Shriek, Secret Neighbor, Eichenfell, Lord of the Rings Living Card Game, Totem Teller, Crosscode, and folks, probably at least a couple buried in there that I missed. This is quoted from an article on Kotaku, so I'm sorry.
I recognized one of those games, and it was the one we already talked about.
Yeah. So yeah.
But
I just
still,
heard
that's cool.
Killer Queen, and I was thinking that if the theme song for
Oh,
that
yeah, and
is
then-
a Queen's Killer Queen, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't. And then the Handsome Collection
Yeah, I bought that.
came to Game Pass.
Oh. It's funny because one of my guys,
Which, by the way, I
one
don't
of
know
my
if you know,
coworkers at work was talking
Borderlands
about
2, the new DLC, it's free. You don't have to pay for it. It's
if you
free.
get it
If you
soon.
if you get it before the thing expires. So if you have the game, just go ahead and get it.
Because I had a guy talking about he has a PlayStation. He's like, yeah, it's free for like 3 days, and now here it's like, yeah, it's free, on Game Pass forever.
Yeah. So yeah,
Well,
do that.
free.
That's about. Oh yeah, and then of course this has already been talked about, but the Master Chief Collection is definitely coming to PC on Game Pass.
Yeah, that's cool. They're releasing it episodically,
Yeah,
which makes
one
more
game
sense.
at a time.
Yeah, which makes more sense in that
They're just
context.
trying to make sure that
they just
all
don't want to release a whole bunch of games with a whole bunch of bugs. Like, they want to make sure it's working. And that's fine. But if it doesn't have cross-platform multiplayer, I don't care. I'm not buying it. It's just not. It's not.
They
worth it.
they announced the new, I guess, membership called Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which gives you Game Pass on PC and console and Xbox Live Gold all together for $14.99, which saved me $6 a month because I was paying for Game Pass and Gold, but now I just get Ultimate and get both.
Oh, that's cool.
So
That's
cool.
useful.
And that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Halo Infinite looked great from the
Do they have a release
cinematic
date for
trailer.
that?
Holiday 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's gonna be the
that's
launch.
right.
right.
It's gonna be the
with
launch title for thing. So I've started my my nice collection of monies that because I'm gonna have to buy 2 Xboxes and hopefully still just 1 copy of the game. I don't know if the game share is gonna work on the new
Oh
Xbox.
God, I fucking hope it does. We're gonna be fucked if it doesn't work.
Oh yeah, I don't know, because I'm using Josh's Game Pass right now.
We'll see. Maybe it'll still work.
So is Lori.
You got anything to add?
No,
Anybody
I don't
got
know anything
to
about
add?
Microsoft stuff. Game Pass and the gold together is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's an interesting step forward.
I'm really glad that they're bringing it to PC. Maybe with all these things coming together, they'll start integrating cross-platform for games between Xbox.
Yeah, that'd be
PC,
great.
At least, fuck you, Sony.
I mean,
Just
and
get
people are
with the
like, we don't
program.
want PvP. It's like, I get that. That's fine. I'm not asking for PvP right now. I'm asking for co-op.
Sony
I
doesn't.
want to do firefight.
Sony never wants to play nice.
No. That's the thing that bugs me about Fallout 76 is like, we don't want to do crossplay because PlayStation people can't do it. It's like, what about everyone else?
Yeah.
Well, if PlayStation people can't do it, they can go suck a dick. They chose to play on a PlayStation instead of an Xbox or a computer.
Yeah.
Sorry, PlayStation people.
I mean, just making... I mean,
Choose the company that actually wants to play well with others.
Yeah. But that's it. That's all we've got. I think that's done with our E3.
all right.
As more information comes out on these games,
Yeah,
we'll of
definitely.
course be updating any of the ones that we care about. I'll tell you fully about my experience with Crystal Chronicles on probably the next 10 podcasts after that game comes out.
No, he will
And
never stop talking about it.
I will probably be playing it while we're recording
I mean,
the
the
podcast.
fact that we still have the capability, like right now, to go grab the GameCube and our Game Boys and the links and play that game.
Yeah. Which,
I think Dakota has them right now.
does he? Oh, yeah. I do remember.
They're probably safer there than they are here.
Oh, absolutely.
But, yeah, and if there's anything you want us to talk about specifically that we just kind of... I still can't find the word I'm looking for there. That we just mentioned briefly, email us and we'll look into it. We just don't know what things to look into. We don't know what's... There's so much crap with all cinematic trailers and no gameplay that without looking into each one of these games a lot, we don't know which ones are the good ones.
There's just too many games, and none of them really resonated with us. But that doesn't mean they didn't resonate with you. So if you want us to actually give one of your favorite games, the credit it deserves, just tell us and we'll do the research. 'Cause
email
we're
us
new to this and we only like 4 things, and we got to at least 6 things for you guys. So that's all I'm willing to go, 6.
That's it. That's your. Oh yeah, just email us at nk.consenticles. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, actually, don't forget, if you would like to send me either Consenticles, Boy Love, or Yowie, email us at nkconsenticles@gmail.com.
nk.consenticles.
nk.consenticles.
Should I have not made a dot? I don't know. I just wanted the words to be separate. So because we're already
we want to separate this.
We're already using a
main.
made up word. I didn't want people trying to pronounce the NK at the front of it too.
Oh, yeah. Nick
I don't know. Maybe we could have just got consenticles at Gmail. I don't know.
We probably could have, honestly. Just make that one too. Anyway,
If it updates, I'll
email us at
If I decide to change it, I'll just badly dub it over when she says it. Just email us at consenticles@gmail.com.
Well,
just find,
you gotta
of
spell
course,
it out the first time.
we're on Twitter,
Yeah.
we're on Instagram, we have Facebook.
Yeah, I don't know if Arcade knows.
Just look up
Nerdly Kingdom. We show up on
Don't worry
every.
about we show up on
We're
everything.
the only one that's got that stupid ass name.
We're the only ones that decided we wanted to be the nerddom, except for that one group of people in Canada.
Yeah, they stream. That's all they do.
That's all they do.
We'll get them beat.
But it's fine.
But yeah, that's it. Wrapping it up. If I want to add something, I can do it later and post. That light has been flicking on and off the entire
it's
time.
driving me
It's driving me
fucking crazy.
At
crazy.
least there's no dying rats in this episode.
Oh Jesus, that stupid Coke.
Dying Coke rats.
I couldn't get
It
the lid to
sounded
fit.
like something was screaming.
It did. I couldn't get the lid that came
It's
with
still
it.
not fit.
Yeah, no, but it's sealed though. The thing's sideways, but the lid that came with it wouldn't do it. I had to take the lid off of my Mountain Dew to put on the 2-liter to get it to fit. So,
Whatever.
I think it's
All right, I'm gonna have a seizure from this light.
okay. Yeah, okay. Wrapping it up now. Bye.